Hi everyone in YouTube land. I am coming to you guys with a new video, and this one is Disney inspired because I ended up getting a lot of things on sale last week when they were when they were having the Disney Illy sale at Target. And so I ended up getting 2 extra accessory packs for my doll who is inspired by Elsa, and I decided to name her Taisha. So I wanted her to be inspired by other Disney princesses other than Elsa, especially princesses like Tiana and other ethnic princesses that were not featured for the main dolls as inspirational characters. But speaking of inspirational characters, I also wanted to show you guys Dr. Mcstuffins, and she is also made for the Disney Junior character Dottie Mcstuffins. And so we did a lot of Dr. Mcstuffins TV show watching 10 plus years ago. When my family was really into it. My youngest right now is not really into Doc Mcstuffins as much, but because it's her 10-year anniversary and because I can't find some of my older Dr. Mcstuffin dolls because they're in storage, they've been packed up because they're not really being played with or used, which is understandable. Some of the family members are a lot older now, and they have grown out of Dr. Mcstuffins. So that's the reason I really don't reference them on my videos. But as for me, since I am a doll collector, an adult doll collector, I'm always interested in anniversary dolls. So Dr. Mcstuffins was really something that I wanted to pick up since she was very much a part of my family 10 years ago. And this doll in particular came with the Lammy, but I ordered these 2 other characters off of Amazon, and I was afraid that they wouldn't really be the same size as the lamb that came with the doctor, but they actually are doing quite well when it comes to the scale. So you can't really tell that all of these characters didn't really come together in one big set. But each character was under like $10. I think this was $9.99, the hippo and the dragon. And because I haven't watched Dr. Mcstuffins in a long time, I can't really reference a whole lot about Dr. Mcstuffins and Disney Junior other than the fact that Dr. Mcstuffins is a veterinarian. Her full name is Dottie Mcstuffins, but she is called Doc Mcstuffins, and her mother is also a doctor. I'm not sure about her dad, but I know she does take after her mother as far as being a doctor. And so Doc Mcstuffins takes care of all her stuffed animals in her care. So, and it comes with a nice little comb, but because I'm a collector, I just usually stick this in her hair and call it a day. And this comb is rather nice because it's a good piece for the 10th anniversary because it just has Doc Mcstuffins on it. So it's a nice piece. The bag and her utensils or her accessories have glitter on them. So the glitter does come off, so I won't really be doing a whole lot with the 10th anniversary Doc Mcstuffins as far as putting her on display, but I thought you guys would be curious as to how she looks in size compared to all the other dolls, because Doc Mcstuffins is around 6 or 7 years of age in the show, and some of these dolls who are 18 inches, even with American Girl, the series and the company, American Girl, and some of the historical dolls like Molly, these dolls are meant to be between the ages of 9 and 10. So I think as far as the scale for Dr. Mcstuffins with some of these other 18-inch dolls is right on the money, because again, Dr. Mcstuffins is supposed to be a 6-year-old girl, and Taisha in particular, who is also like a Disney representative of a character, that is made by the Disney company. She is probably made to be more like a 9 or 10-year-old doll. So I think the scale is really nice, especially with Dr. Mcstuffins or Doc Mcstuffins, and her eyes, just like Disney, her eyes are bigger than life. So I think she works really well with the Inspired by Elsa doll right here. So that's a little bit of Disney and Doc Mcstuffins 10th anniversary. And so let's go into what I got for the Illy doll. Okay, so for my Illy doll, you can see that the box is in excellent condition, but I'm not a real collector when it comes to keeping my dolls in boxes. I like taking my dolls out of the boxes and putting them on display. Like right now, Molly is on her display American Girl stand. And I think she serves better to be on the stand than in a box. But to each its own. Some collectors, they really like the box to be in really great condition. So as you can see, I did this when it came to opening the box. It was in pristine condition. So just like in Disney fashion, I really like the image and logo of Stitch. I'm not a big fan of Lilo and Stitch. I couldn't even tell you what the movie was really about, but the fact that this was a skateboarding set, I felt would be perfect for my 18-inch doll to wear just when I'm getting tired of putting her like in pinks and greens, and right now she very much is very pink. And so to get her out of that Minnie Mouse kind of red and pink, I thought this would be a nice transition to have her wearing something like this. So let's see how it looks out of the box. Oh, and speaking of box, this is how one of the 18-inch characters looks, just in a plain shirt and some jeans. And so until the Jax company, who makes the Disney Illy 18-inch doll, can come out with a typical outfit or a general outfit that's similar to this doll's outfit on the back of the box, I don't really see how we would get our hands on the pink shirt and the jeans. I really haven't seen it available by the Disney Illy Forever collection. So it's interesting that they would have this doll modeling this outfit with some of the extra pieces that the set offers. So let's see how it looks on Taisha. Okay, so here everything is out of the package. You have the wonderful skateboard, which does a wonderful job sliding. And I like the hot pink wheels, and I like that it's monochromatic. This is actually the print on the skateboard. It looks very Hawaiian, so I do like that. If you wanted more accessories on your skateboard or helmet, it comes with some stickers, weird but cute, and a whole bunch of Stitch-inspired logos. You have the backpack, which is really nice. It's cloth, and it's got those hot pink straps and colors. And I really like the fact that there's a pocket here, and it's a working backpack where you can put extra things in it. And it has a little bit of plastic to hold its shape. So that is cute. I like these knee pads, but they do not fasten. I especially like the helmet because, again, I think it's a quality helmet. It has plastic straps that look like they're cloth, but they're very much plastic. And that's okay with me because a lot of helmets nowadays have a plastic strap as opposed to a cloth one. So I like the fact that it's not monochromatic. Again, it's got many, many colors. Very cool colors. So if you're tired of hot pink, you won't see hot pink on this helmet unless you use one of the stickers. And the shoes are fine. The shoes are very much plastic, but I like, again, that they're not monochromatic. I tried very hard to get a tennis shoe or a sneaker that was really well spray painted or painted on where the paint wasn't chipping, but as you can see, there's like a little bit of chipping here. But other than that, I like the fact that they did a really good job with the paint. Just because, again, these shoes are plastic, like a rubbery plastic. So again, just because I feel like Taisha, my Inspired by Elsa 18-inch Illy doll, has been in this outfit for a while now, and it's very, very pink to me. I really am going to enjoy having her wear some of the cooler colors now that this theme of back to school is actually season appropriate, because in a few weeks kids will be going back to school. So a lot of kids will be traveling by bus, by scooter, by car for a kiss and ride. Some of them will be walkers, but if you would like to skateboard to school, if you're an older child, I like the fact that this doll set does remind me of a child who is very much a go-getter and does know what it's like to practice safety when it comes to the helmet, the knee pads, and making sure that they have their homework in this nice styled bag. So let's see how Taisha looks in it. Okay, so there Taisha is. She is wearing her very nice, stylish Stitch accessory pack. And I like how the skateboard looks if you just want to display it with her holding it. It's definitely fit to scale. And I like the fact that because my doll is a Disney Illy Forever doll, everything fits her quite well. Like, I like how the knee pad looks. I like how her sneakers look. It did involve a little bit of effort to get it on her. I like how the hot pink looks in the front and how the backpack looks in the back. Sorry, guys. With her braids, and you can see that it's Hawaiian inspired. So for those of you who haven't seen the back of her hair, this is how I styled it. 2 braids in the front, 2 in the back, for those of you who are curious all this time. I did take off, I did take out her top hair accessories so that I could get the helmet on her head and just to sit right on her head. And I really like it. I think it's a high quality helmet. It does take a little bit of effort to get the strap into the hole for the notches, but other than that, I mean, it's fine. It just says that probably the Disney Illy doll's head is bigger than the average 18-inch doll's head, but I was still able to make it work. I put it in the last hole and I slid the notch through, and I didn't fasten this part of the strap just because the notch and the hole are holding it quite nicely. And the skateboard in itself rolls very well. So if I wanted to just have her on the skateboard, skateboarding to school in style, there she is doing her thing on the skateboard. So that's how she looks. And let me show you how she is propped up on her skateboard. Okay, so if you wanted to display her with your other 18-inch dolls on her skateboard, there she is. And she stands quite nicely on it. And there Doc Mcstuffins is in scale with some of the other 18-inch dolls. So for Doc Mcstuffins to be again 6 or 7, I think she is quite to scale with some of the other 9 to 10-year-old dolls. So that is my Disney haul. I'm not really going to use my stickers in this case just because I'm happy with the set as it is. But if you want to decorate your set, I think it's a really good investment, these stickers. And this was, again, the Minnie Mouse accessory pack that I just took off of her. So for me, I had enough of the pink and the red for the season. So I think going into August and September, I am better. I don't know. I like these colors better on her. I just feel like these are more universal colors for a child who would be around the age of 9 and 10 who's going back to school. So this is again the Stitch accessory pack, or inspired by Stitch accessory pack. Stitch is not a Disney princess, so again, the issues that I have with the Disney Illy Forever doll company, or Illy doll, Disney doll forever line, I still currently have. I feel like there's not enough diversity, inspired themed characters for this line. It would be nice if they had thought that through. But other than that, I like the fact that they do have a brown-skinned girl doll who's inspired by Elsa, who you can dress up in Stitch accessories and other Disney themed accessories. So that's how the dolls look for the day, and hopefully I'll do another review for you guys soon. All right, talk to you later.